This is Joni Salama, and my report is on Artemisia Gentileschi. Artemisia Gentileschi was born on July 8, 1593, and she died in 1653. Her parents were Orazio Gentileschi and Prudentia Monotone. Her father, Orazio, was a painter. He trained Artemisia at a very young age. As far as schooling, when she was young, training to be an artist was it. She didn't learn how to read or write till she was an adult. The Gentileschi family lived in Rome, which was home to many great artists at the time, and Orazio happened to know them. Orazio introduced Artemisia to Michelangelo Mercier da Caravaggio. Michelangelo was known for his use of chiaroscuro, which ultimately influenced her paintings. Artemisia Gentileschi was known for her best work by the age of 17. Her best work was Susanna and the Elders, which was painted in 1610. At the age of 18, Artemisia was raped. She was raped by Agostino Tassi, who was originally asked by her father to teach her the element of perspective. He didn't only rape her, he would promise he would marry her and demand sexual favors. Her father eventually found out, and Tassi was arrested, but not for long. He was convicted, then released by the judge. Instead of getting what he deserved, Artemisia was punished instead. The judge ordered Artemisia to be tortured for proving her honesty. The trial was publicized and was a celebrated rape case which ruined her reputation. She was accused of not being a virgin at the time of the rape and that she had multiple partners before. To determine if the accusation of not being a virgin was true, she had to be examined by midwives. Her father sued Tassi for injury and damage. Tassi was eventually convicted for the rape of Artemisia Gentileschi. Unfortunately, he only served less than a year in prison, and her father invited Tassi back into the Gentileschi household. During and after the trial, Artemisia used her rage into making the painting Judith Slaying Holofernes. Also, after the trial, in 1612, she married Pietro Antonio di Vercento Sciatesi. Artemisia and her husband worked for the Academy of Design. In 1616, she became an official member of the Academy of Design, which was a great honor for a woman in that time. Slide 2. Artemisia was a great artist of the Baroque era in Italy. She had met many great artists of the Baroque era. For example, Michelangelo Caravaggio, Anthony van Dyck, Giolorenzo Bernini. Michelangelo was known for his use of the chiaroscuro, which is contrast of light and shadow, which influenced Artemisia's paintings and other artists of the Baroque era. Van Dyck was known for portraits. He used darker and warmer color scales, which made the paintings convincing to be real, and models were always calm and dignified. Giolorenzo Bernini was known for his sculptures. He created the Baroque style of sculpture. He was well known in the architectural world. Slide 3. Artemisia was known for her influenced style, contrast between light and shadow, as you can see in the painting Judith beheading Holofernes in 1612. She used curved lines and shapes to give a realism look. The curved lines are used on the bodies of the paintings to show features and movement. The shapes help bring the painting together. She used shadows as implied lines to show the texture and creases of the clothing. Slide 4. Artemisia was labeled as a female religious hero. She painted a scene from the Old Testament of Judith, which is the painting of Judith and the maidservant with the head of Holofernes. In the painting, it is showing Judith and the maidservant cleaning up the severed head, which is to be brought back to the people and displayed as a symbol of resistance. I do believe Artemisia can identify with this painting and many others. She was raped and humiliated. She used her rage and talent to paint this amazing painting that was a symbol of resistance. This is my bibliography, Preble's Art Forms, 11th edition by Patrick Frank, 2009. ArtHistoryArchive.com, bio of Artemisia Gentileschi. Britannica.com, by the editors of Encyclopedia of Britannica.